Fancy a tour inside the opulent world of billionaires in one of the most expensive cities in the world? Be my guest as we explore the billionaire's row that houses some of NYC's most luxurious and extravagant apartments, where breathtaking views meet lavish amenities. These apartments embody urban luxury living, and where better to be located than in the city that never sleeps? Penthouse 76. First on the list is this super-tall residential skyscraper, formerly known as Steinway Tower, is one of the tallest residential buildings in the world. When it comes to its residences, the star of this apartment is Penthouse 76. With a building cost of $2 billion, this building stands out in the skyline of Manhattan with its slender design. The elegant building itself stands at 428 foot, with the main portion of the building being 84 stories high, giving residents a wonderful viewing experience. The design of the exterior is not short on luxury. Justin Davidson from New York Magazine captures it perfectly. He says, "It's practically calligraphic. It will glint on the skyline thanks to a genuinely opulent exterior finished in terracotta and bronze." Owning an apartment in this building, including the Penthouse 76, means you have access to some luxurious amenities and a level of service that is truly befitting of its prestigious address. The building offers residents a grand sense of arrival with its elegant lobby. Seeing the furnishings in the lobby, you can automatically expect that the other aspects of the building will be grand. From the moment you walk in the door, the antique mirror doors and Kentia palm sculptures welcome you to a world of opulence, simply aesthetically pleasing. The residents of this work of art structure enjoy a secure entrance featuring a rare, private and sheltered porte-cochere with custom urn chandeliers. Some other amenities the building has are the pool, spa and gym. It's almost like a default to have those. The swimming pool is 82 inches deep, and it features double-height vaulted ceilings, alcove cabanas and lounge seating throughout. It is complemented by a separate sauna, treatment rooms and a double-height fitness center. Residents also have access to an on-site padel court, golf simulator and children's playroom, and an expansive indoor lounge suite for entertaining, repose and wellness. If the residents feel they want an outdoor area for relaxing, al fresco dining or entertaining, there is an outdoor terrace and lounge that offer that. Now to the interior of this multi-million-dollar penthouse. The penthouse is a four-bedded residence that features 6,512 square feet of interior space, adorned by a south-facing 309 square foot terrace. Now to the rooms in the residence, starting off with the Great Hall. This room has been tagged as the entertainer's dream. Not only do you get to see a fascinating view of the city from there, you get to see it from the room's floor-to-ceiling windows and 14 ceilings. The apartment has a dining room that occupies quite a bit of space, along with magnificent views of the city. The penthouse is definitely the place to be. Just imagine waking up every day with an amazing view. Well, aside from the view that I am very much obsessed with, another room that stands out is the kitchen. Apart from the high-end furnishing and appliances, it has a private terrace through which to take in all of New York City's iconic landmarks. And if you are retired for the day, you have the choice of taking an elevator or a staircase that leads to a primary suite and two secondary bedrooms upstairs. The primary bedroom suite features two separate windowed bathrooms, generous closet space and a wet bar. The first corner primary bathroom is clad in white onyx and features a handmade freestanding polished nickel bathtub, while the secondary primary bathroom is finished in grey onyx with custom fixtures in blackened steel and glass. I am telling you, premium housing doesn't get better than this. The apartment has an upper viewing gallery, and just around its corner there are two additional guest bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms in silvery and marble. Looking at its features, it isn't surprising that this house has a price tag of $54 million. 220 Central Park South Penthouse. The next apartment we will be touring is 220 Central Park South Penthouse. Before getting into the penthouse, let's get familiar with the 220 Central Park building itself. Starting with its exterior, the building has a limestone facade that was used in order to blend with the more traditional facades of other buildings on Central Park's perimeter. The building is a combination of two sections. First, there is a 70-story, 950-foot tower on 58th Street, which is the 21st tallest building in New York City, as well as an 18-story section on Central Park South called the Villa, both of which contain a limestone facade. The building shares its environment with Columbus Circle and other areas of Central Park. Some of the units in this building have been combined to create larger units, bringing the total number of apartments in the building to 118. Our main focus today will be the penthouse that had numerous people talking. One of the major things that got people talking about the penthouse was the fact that billionaire Kenneth Griffin purchased it for $238 million, a little below the asking price of $250 million. Before this purchase was made, there were units in the building that were sold for $100 million, so seeing a man splurge almost triple that price for a unit is crazy. The purchase by Kenneth made the penthouse the most expensive apartment ever sold at that time. A record-breaking apartment? Well, let's see if the apartment is worth the price tag. Starting off with the amenities Kenneth Griffin has access to, along with the other residents of the apartment. For a building that houses some of the most expensive apartments in New York, its furnishings didn't disappoint. Most of them have oak flooring, custom millwork, and marble cladding on the kitchen islands and restrooms. For the amenities the residents have access to, there is a motor court with a porte cochere where vehicles could drop off and pick up residents and their guests. The building also has a wine cellar, an 82-foot-long saltwater swimming pool, private dining rooms, an athletic club, a juice bar, a library, a basketball court, a golf simulator, and a children's play area. The residents of the building are treated to royal standard services. In 2019, chef Jean-Georges von Gerichten, whose restaurant was once rated with 3 Michelin stars, was selected to operate a residents-only 54-seat restaurant on the second floor. Other services they enjoy include a full-time lobby attendant and concierge. Griffin's penthouse is a massive residence that encompasses floors 50 through 53 at 220 Central Park South, giving him enough room for comfort. Apart from Griffin, who is known to be the founder of the hedge fund Citadel, the building has been known to house some notable figures in society. The Celebrity Magnet building houses the homes of some notable figures such as Albert Baylor, CEO of Paramount Group, Byron Allen, CEO of Entertainment Studios, and musician Sting, and his wife, who splashed more than $65 million on their penthouse, among others. In January 2022, Taiwanese-Canadian billionaire Joe Tsai bought Daniel Oak's penthouse at floor 73 for $188 million, the second most expensive residential unit in the United States. 85th floor, 157. Next on the list is the 85th floor at 157, located at 157 West 57th Street. The striking skyscraper that was formerly known as Carnegie 57 is a 75-story, 1,005 feet building that was developed by Extel Development Company and designed by Christian de Portzamparc. What better place for it to be situated than in the heart of Manhattan, where Central Park is? The 85th floor of the building is one of the units that has received so much attention. Let's see what the hype really is. The apartment received a little bit of a facelift, some of which are woven suede walls, a sculptural wall by artist Peter Lane, and a double-sided marble fireplace to the unit's view over Central Park. Just when you think the amazing view is quite the catch, you are welcomed into luxury and comfort with the rooms on the floor. The first room we will be exploring will be the Great Room, which is framed by walls of tall windows. Moving on, there is a bar and an open dining room, which are divided by a double-sided fireplace. It actually doesn't get cozier than this. Another standout feature of the house is a 3-tone ceramic sculpture by the artist Peter Lane that occupies a wall in the apartment. The kitchen obviously isn't going to be short on luxury. It has all the trimmings and of course a TV, so there are literally 2 amazing things that the eyes can feed on when cooking in the kitchen. Going a little further into the house, there is a corridor that ushers you into a 4-room master suite. There you will find another fireplace, 2 dressing rooms, a double bath with a spa shower, and a steam room. The 2 other bedrooms are all en suite. There is also a corner media room or library with yet another fireplace and built-in bookshelves, and an office next door with downtown views. Yes, the interior of the 85th floor is magnificent, but that is not all the building has to offer. Residents of the 85th floor have access to a couple of 5-star amenities that make living in the building worth it. For a building like this, it is not out of place that the lobby itself ushers you into a world of opulence with its fine furnishings. A look at the chandeliers and chairs already gives a peek at the luxury that awaits. The building offers a swimming pool. I mean, it would be absurd not to have one. The swimming pool is a serene indoor swimming pool that is housed in a 3-story space along with a jacuzzi and spa portico that was specially designed. It also features an underwater soundtrack which improves the swimming experience. Residents can also use the Spa Nalai when they want the best amenities to relax and have a wellness check. The spa features a comfortable lobby, a special sand and quartz treatment bed, and a charming couple spa. Other amenities include a private fitness center with personal training and yoga studios for quick cardio, an exclusive residence lounge designed by Thomas Jewel Hansen that houses a curated library, an upholstered billiards table, and a 24-foot aquarium. An aquarium and a library in the same space. Who would have thought? That's not all. It is only right that the building has a screening and performance room that houses performances, of course, and shows a view of the beautiful city. Regardless of whether you are there for a performance or a view of the city, you will be feeding your eyes a breathtaking view. There is also a conference room that has a dining room with views of Central Park. Well, looking back at all its amenities and features, it's not surprising that the house has a price tag of $59 million. 150 Central Park South Penthouse. This architectural masterpiece comes next on our tour. The penthouse brings modern architecture's brilliance to life. The apartment is one of the most iconic triplex penthouses in New York City's history. Just like the other buildings, this one also has 5-star amenities for its residents. Before exploring the amenities, let's know a little more about the building. As of 2022, the penthouse was being sold for $18.75 million by a tech entrepreneur from London. Although construction hadn't started as of then, the triplex already had pre-approved construction-ready designs, plans and permits by prestigious silver lining contractors and span architects. Just the designs of this penthouse have already won several awards. This just shows how incredible the apartment will turn out. The apartment is well situated at the top of a historic pre-war 1930s building, Hampshire House, one of Central Park's most exclusive white glove buildings. Moving on to the amenities of the triplex, the residents of this apartment, along with the other residents of the Hampshire House, have access to a bike room, a gym, a concierge, laundry in the building, live-in super, a package room, valet parking and much more. Then to the tour of the rooms in the house, this house has a whopping 5 rooms and 5.5 bathrooms. I know that sounds insane for the price tag. Just wait till you have a look at them. The home is expected to span across 3 floors. Knowing the number of rooms the house is said to have, it is expected. The entrance of the house leads you to a large area, which I would guess is the great room. It immediately gives off a feel of royalty. Residents of this apartment will definitely enjoy the views from this very spacious area. The room can accommodate small gatherings and parties. Just by this room there is a staircase that leads to the other floor of the house. I don't know if it is just me, but this apartment seems a lot cozier than others. There is also a dining area that has more of an antique feel, almost like they are embracing the theme of the historic house itself. The dining area stands out with its minimal and unusual design and furnishings. The living area is the next room we will be exploring. Just like the dining area, it also maintains a unique theme. You can see this in the furnishings and even the lighting. The primary bedroom as well as the primary bathroom aren't short on luxury and space. To make things even better, the bathroom overlooks the Central Park. The interior of the house features central air, a nice view of the city, a fireplace, hardwood floors, a park view, a skyline view, and an outdoor space with a private roof deck and a terrace. I am pretty sure that when the house is all done, it will be worth more than it is now. 87th floor at 157. Helming on the 87th floor of the 157. This next apartment is a full-floor 4-bedroom residence that offers unsurpassed views of Central Park, the Hudson and East Rivers, Manhattan, and beyond. Taking a closer look at this apartment, it shares some similarities with the 85th floor, but still has some distinctive features. Let's get to what the inside of this apartment looks like. From the private elevator that the resident of the floor has access to, you are ushered into a luxuriously furnished 4-bedded apartment. The first room you will come into contact with is the Great Room, which boasts high ceilings, which make the wall-to-wall windows overlooking Central Park offer unparalleled views through floor-to-ceiling windows. The enormous living area also offers plenty of space for large parties. Next, we have a top-tier window designer kitchen that has been equipped with custom-designed Macassar ebony kitchen island stools that integrate into the island, custom cabinetry and double Sub-Zero and Miele appliances. There is also a hallway that doubles as an elegant gallery. This gallery leads to the master suite as well as the 3 additional bedrooms. The master suite includes a massive dressing room and ensuite bathroom with dual vanities, dual water closets, and dual showers in Italian statuario marble and complete with Dornbracht fixtures. The master bath also features a wet room with a custom-carved marble waterworks soaking tub and steam shower. The other bedrooms are all ensuite, with their baths fully clad in onyx, marble, or travertine, radiant floor heating and Dornbracht fixtures. The residents of this floor, just like other residents of this building, have access to different amenities, such as the serene indoor swimming pool that is housed in a 3-story space, along with a jacuzzi and spa portico that was specially designed. There is also a spa that features a comfortable lobby, a special sand and quartz treatment bed, and a charming couples spa. Other amenities include a private fitness center, a yoga studio, an exclusive residence lounge designed by Thomas Jewel Hansen that houses a curated library, an upholstered billiards table, a 24-foot aquarium, and lastly, a screening and performance room. As expected, a building that has these first-class amenities sure would put a dent in your pocket if you were trying to get one. The cost of owning this apartment is $44 million. Lastly, let's take a look at the star of the building, the Park Hyatt Hotel, a top-notch hotel that was named the #1 hotel in New York by US News and World Report. From the entrance of the hotel, you just know you are about to enter a world befitting of royalty. Then you proceed to the living room, restaurant and bar that offer craft cocktails, a champagne bar and delectable bites and desserts. For its residents, the hotel provides provides daily housekeeping, laundry, dry cleaning and turn-down services. Residents also have immediate access to in-residence dining and catering provided by Park Hyatt New York. Services can be arranged at a moment's notice by the 157 concierge. Next is my favorite part of the hotel. The Onyx Room and its foyer are steeped in glamour with 3,100 square feet of iconic interiors. Lastly, for dining and catering, since they are part of the 157 building, there is always a 5-star chef at their disposal for sophisticated event planning or informal gatherings. With all these amenities and attractions, it is not surprising that there are notable people who not only love the building, but have an apartment in it. One of which is Michael Dell, the CEO of Dell Technologies. He purchased the skyscraper penthouse for $100.47 million in 2014. The executive chairman of Aston Martin, Lawrence Stroll, also owns an apartment in this building. 43rd floor Steinway Tower. This work of art, formerly known as Steinway Tower, is one of the tallest residential buildings in the world. The tower has the famous Penthouse 76 in it, and also other premium apartments like the one on its 43rd floor that we will be exploring. Just a little recap before we continue. The super tall and slender building stands out with its 428-foot length. And to complete this building, a whopping $2 billion was spent to see it rise high in the Manhattan skyline. No wonder the building has an apartment that costs as much as $54 million. Although the apartment on the 43rd floor doesn't cost as much as Penthouse 76, you will still need to cough up millions of dollars to live in it. Before getting into the interior and the price of this apartment, let's take a look at some of the 5-star amenities the residents would have access to. Just like the residents of Penthouse 76, the residents of the 43rd floor also have access to an aesthetically pleasing lobby that ushers in a world of opulence. The residents also enjoy a secure entrance that features a rare, private and sheltered portico with custom urn chandeliers. I mean, it would be crazy not to have the best of the best security. The residents will also have access to an 82 inches deep swimming pool, a spa that definitely has the best massages, and a gym. Accompanying these amenities are some wellness rooms for relaxation and maybe a little bit of self-care, some of which include a separate sauna and treatment rooms. There are also some other places in the building that residents can go to have quite the time, such as an on-site paddle court and a golf simulator. And the children are not left out as they have a children's playroom. And just like we have seen before, there is also an expansive indoor lounge suite for entertaining, repose and wellness. All these are just to make sure the residents are thoroughly taken care of. Now, to the interior of the apartment and what sets it apart. Walking into the 43rd floor ushers you into a 3-bedded luxurious apartment that has nice finishings that make you see the worth of your money. The 3 bedrooms are accompanied by 3.5 bathrooms, and the bathrooms, just like every part of the building, are nicely touched with the very best materials. The luxuriously appointed primary bedroom suite features southern skyline city views, 2 large walk-in closets, and a windowed bathroom clad in veined white onyx. The secondary bathrooms, on the other hand, are finished with crystallized gold quartzite, and the powder room features a dual onyx stone vanity, floors, and wainscoting. Looking at the furnishings in the rooms, kitchens, and living areas, they are not short on luxurious furniture, and the residents also enjoy an amazing view of the city through various rooms. The principal baths feature walls and floors finished in veined white onyx, and a custom antique polished freestanding tub. From the entrance of the apartment to the bathroom furnishings, this apartment is a premium listing. I'm sure it won't be surprising to know that getting this apartment with guaranteed access to all its luxurious amenities will cost you a whopping $28 million. 432 Park Avenue. Next on the list is the building that dethroned 157 as the tallest residential building in the world at the time it was built, the 432 Park Avenue. With companies coming together to show off their architectural and engineering prowess, it is now the 3rd tallest residential building in the world. As you would guess, one thing that elevates the experience of living in such a building is the view. The 432 Park Avenue was developed by CIM Group and Harry B. McClough and designed by Raphael Vinoli. It is situated at 57th Street and Park Avenue in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, overlooking Central Park. Its striking grid of windows and minimalist design have made it a recognizable feature of Manhattan's skyline. Beyond its stunning exterior, 432 Park Avenue continues to dazzle with its opulent interior. The building has a quiet, well-tended lobby that sets the tone for the rest of the experience. And believe me, it gets even more impressive. Before we get to the amenities, let's take a look at their 5-star concierge services. They provide unrivaled services which include private charters, airline airline and train bookings, automobile shipping and storage, beauty and health services, personal shopping, and many more. First on the list of amenities available to the residents is the conference room, which can seat 14 people. It is equipped with video teleconferencing technology, making it easy for residents to have meetings comfortably. Next on the list are the entertainment amenities, which include a billiards room and library. One thing this apartment and the previous one have in common is the ability to include some fun aspects in their library. For this apartment, we have a library that can be switched up to a cozy place for a poker tournament or a cocktail party. If parties are not your thing, you can have an entertaining time in the screening room, which has a 220-inch screen and a state-of-the-art sound system. Speaking of cocktails, a wine cellar is available to the residents. The wine cellar can store up to 1,932 bottles, and the best part is that it has its own backup generator. You didn't think this wouldn't have a swimming pool, right? Because it has one, and is 75 feet long and 186 feet above the ground. It also has a jacuzzi, just like the previous building. The best part of the experience is that there are private trainers just in case you want to have a private session. Next on the list is the fitness center, which has a gym that has been equipped with stand equipment and also a yoga studio. The fitness center also comes with private trainers who can help monitor the residents' wellness. There is also a massage room to relax your muscles after an intense workout session, obviously with the best masseuse and massage instruments. The massage room is not the only available place for relaxation. There is a sauna and various steam rooms to encourage wellness. The places have been equipped with a locker room that contains everything the residents will need for a good wellness session. Just like other houses on this row, apartments can have an asking price that goes as high as $169 million. It all depends on your budget and apartment choice. 82nd floor, 423 Park Avenue. Still in one of the tallest residential buildings in the world, 423 Park Avenue. Our next apartment is on the 82nd floor of that building. The entire floor is taken up by the 8,000 square foot unit. The expansive full floor home has white oak flooring, large windows, tall ceilings, and window seating throughout. Now let's get to the tour of this $79 million apartment. Yes, you heard right. The cost of this apartment is a whopping $79 million, and you will see why in the course of the video. For starters, the apartment has 5 bedrooms and 6 full baths. 4 of the baths are en suite for the guests, while the remaining 2 are master bathrooms. Apart from the baths, there are 2 powder rooms that residents of the apartment have access to. I mean, it doesn't get fancier than that each bathroom is encircled by a different type of exquisite stone, and there are numerous elaborate design elements, such as millwork and custom wall coverings. Next on the list are the 2 offices, 2 dressing rooms, a media room, an eat-in kitchen, and a sprawling great room. The great room, just like the others we have seen in the course of this video, is well furnished with the very best materials. And just like the bathrooms, the kitchen has a selection of exquisite stone that wraps around it. It is also equipped with high standard equipment and furnishings. Still on the features of the apartment, modern climate, media and security systems that can be controlled from a central location have been installed throughout the 82nd floor. Apart from all these amazing features this penthouse has, the residents of this apartment have access to a slew of other amenities, including a conference room that can seat 14 people. There is also a billiards room and library, a screening room with a 220-inch screen and a state-of-the-art sound system, a wine cellar that stores up to 1,932 bottles, and a swimming pool that is 75 feet long and 186 feet above the ground. It also has a jacuzzi. There's also a gym, a yoga studio, a massage room, a sauna, and various steam rooms to encourage wellness. The places have been equipped with a locker room that contains everything the residents will need for a good wellness session. Looking at the amenities that this building offers, it will obviously attract celebrities like Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. The pair had a short-lived time at this residency. 1 year after purchasing their $17.5 million apartment, the pair picked up a 3-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom that takes up half of the 36th floor of 432 Park. The apartment measures just over 4,000 square feet and features its own elevator, oak flooring, a library, and a custom-designed eat-in kitchen. That is all for the tour of the Billionaires Row. If you enjoyed this, click any card on the screen to enjoy more entertaining videos.